Hey guys, welcome to West Towne Christian Church. I'm so happy you are here with us today. I'm so excited because we're getting ready to start a new series. In this series we're going to be talking about emotions and what does God want us to do with our emotions. And sometimes people will tell you shouldn't have emotions, or sometimes some people will say, yeah, you should let emotions control everything. And what we want to do is talk about, what does God say about emotions? I can't wait to get into it. It's going to be awesome. But before we do that, I want to do a little game. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch the video and you are going to try to guess the emojis that are here. What the emotions of these emojis are. So I'm going to pause the video. The teachers or your parents and anybody else that's there with you, they can pause it if you need more time to guess what the emoji is. So do that with your class and then we'll be right back here. How cool. There are so many emotions, right? Everybody has so many emotions and feelings, and there are so many emojis, and it seems like they've got one for just about every emotion. And so what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to go ahead and pause this video. We're going to pray. I want you to talk about prayer requests. I want you to talk about it with your teachers. If you're at home, you can talk about it with your parents or brothers and sisters. And pause this video and just pray for a little bit. Remember, God loves talking to you. And the best way to work through our emotions and the best way to help us work through anything that we're feeling is go to God about it. So let's go to God in prayer, and then right after that we're going to jump right into worship. So I want you to stand up after prayer and really get into worshiping God, because remember, it's all about Jesus. So here we go.
cruel as a grave. Shame is a robber, and he's come to take my name. Oh, love is my redeemer, lifting me up from the ground. Love is the power where my freedom song is found. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise up out of the ground. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. Oh, if you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. Hey, yeah. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. Hey, hey, oh, if you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. Oh, sing about it, yeah. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. I'm following Jesus. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. Hey. Oh, if you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. If you walked out of the grave, I'm walking too. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no gonna hold my body down.
Great job with that worship, guys. I really hope you stood up and you sang to God. He loves to hear your voice. He loves to see you dance and do those awesome. We're good. I'll keep going. Great job, guys. I love it when you worship God together. It's so good to worship God, and He loves you so much, and He loves it when you show Him your love by singing and praising and by doing your motions and by giving your all to Him. So great job with that. Like I said, we're going to be talking about emotions today. And sometimes when you see those pictures of Jesus on the wall, sometimes He looks sad or he just looks bland, like there's no emotion there. But I remember when I was growing up, there's a picture in my parents' house of Jesus and He was laughing. And I always loved that picture because it made Jesus look more like a human, right? Jesus was fully God and fully human. So Jesus had emotions, and we're getting ready to go into a story where Jesus showed these amazing emotions, and He showed that He was just like us and He had strong emotions. So let's watch this story, and then we'll come back here and we'll talk about it a little more.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He did many miracles and healed people of their sickness. Jesus had a friend named Lazarus who was very sick. He had two sisters named Mary
That's okay.
and Martha,
Here you go.
who sent a message to Jesus telling him, "Lord, your dear friend is very sick."
So come on.
But when Jesus heard about it, he said, "Lazarus' sickness will not end in death. No, it happened for the glory of God."
What?
So although Jesus loved Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, he stayed where he was for the next 2 days.
All right, guys, let's go.
Finally, he said to his disciples, "Let's go back to Judea."
Are you sure?
But his disciples did not think this was a good idea because the people in Judea had tried to kill Jesus. But Jesus told them they were going anyway. He said, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but now I will go and wake him up."
He'll be okay.
The disciples thought Jesus meant Lazarus was simply sleeping. So Jesus told them plainly, "Lazarus is dead.
What?
And for your sakes, I'm glad I wasn't there. For now you will really believe. Come, let's go see him." Thomas said to his fellow disciples, "Let's go too and die with Jesus." When Jesus arrived at Bethany, he was told that Lazarus had already been in his grave for 4 days. Many people had come to be with Mary and Martha because their brother had died. When Martha got word that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him. Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will give you whatever you ask." Jesus told her, "Your brother will rise again." "Yes," Martha said, "he will rise when everyone else rises at the last day." Jesus told her, "I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying." "Do you believe this, Martha?" "Yes, Lord," she told him. "I have always believed you are the Messiah, the Son of God." Then she returned to Mary. She told Mary, "The teacher is here and wants to see you." So Mary immediately went to him. When the people who were at the house consoling Mary saw her leave so hastily, they assumed she was going to Lazarus' grave to weep.
Oh, let's go too.
So they followed her there. When Mary arrived and saw Jesus, she said, "Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died." When Jesus saw her weeping and saw the other people wailing with her, a deep anger welled up within him. "Where have you put him?" he asked them. They told him, "Lord, come and see." Then Jesus wept. The people who were standing nearby said, "See how much he loved him?" But some said, "This man healed a blind man. Couldn't he have kept Lazarus from dying?" Jesus was still angry and he arrived at the tomb. "Roll the stone aside," Jesus told them.
Wait, hold on, Jesus.
But Martha protested, "Lord, he has been dead for 4 days. The smell will be terrible." Jesus said, "Didn't I tell you that you would see God's glory if you believe?"
Go ahead.
So they rolled the stone aside. Then Jesus said, "Father, thank you for hearing me. You always hear me, but I said it out loud for the sake of all these people standing here, so they will believe you sent me." Then Jesus shouted, "Lazarus, come out!" And Lazarus came out, his hands, feet, and head wrapped in cloth.
Hello?
Jesus told them, "Unwrap him and let him go."
Wahoo!
Many of the Jews who were there believed in Jesus, for he had raised Lazarus from the dead.
Wow, can you believe that? Jesus, who is God, had sadness and cried. It's so hard to even completely understand, because you know that Jesus knew he was going to raise Lazarus from the dead, but so why was Jesus sad? Well, Jesus was sad because he saw all the sadness all around I'll start over. Wow, can you believe that? Jesus cried. He was sad. It's kind of hard to understand, right? Because Jesus knew he was going to bring Lazarus back from the dead, so why would he be sad? Well, the answer was because all the people that were around Lazarus and loved him, they were sad. And Jesus saw what sin had done in the world, how sin brought in all this sadness and pain and suffering. And when he looked at these people that he created, he helped create these people, and he loves them, and they're sad, and they're distraught by the loss of their friend Lazarus. And when Jesus saw that, he cried. You see, we have emotions just like Jesus did. Jesus was crying because he loved people so much. Maybe sometimes your emotions are because you love somebody so much. Maybe it's because somebody you loved has hurt you, or maybe somebody that you respect hurt you. Maybe it's because your parents, you don't think they're being fair. But maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're happy. Maybe you have happy emotions because you just had an awesome party, or maybe you're happy because you got a good grade. We all have emotions just like Jesus. And Jesus was perfect with his emotions. He did all his emotions were perfectly under control. He never allowed Satan to take those emotions and use them against him. Let's go into our memory verse for today. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. That is awesome. You see, God says no matter what happens in our lives, no matter what the emotions that we have going on, whether it's sadness, whether it's happy, or whether it's scared, we can always go to God, and he will always be there for us. He loves to celebrate with us. He loves to be happy with us. But just like Jesus, when he was on earth, he'll be sad with us. He'll cry for us, and he, because he loves us, he wants us to come to him and let him know. So cast all your anxieties on God. He wants all of your emotions, and emotions are good. If you've seen the movie about the emotions, it's such a good story, because it says, hey, everybody has emotions, they're healthy, and what we know is that they're given to us by God. So what I want you guys to do is think about the different kind of emotions. I want you to go back with your teachers. They're going to have some pictures of different emojis, and you guys can talk about that. And you can talk about how they're healthy and what's good about that emotion, or what's bad about the feelings that you get with some other emotions. How can God help you with your emotions? And as you go throughout your week, you don't have to try to hide your emotions. You can remember that God created you with those emotions, and that they can have a good purpose. And that's what we're going to be talking about this whole series. So when you come back next week, we'll have more to talk about. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope it's happy and fun. I hope you laugh, and if there's times where you cry, I hope that you go to God for comfort. I love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's Mr. David here. I hope you enjoyed the lesson from today. I have got some really cool news. This summer, we are going to have a really cool person hanging out a lot. She's going to camp with us. She'll be at Sports and Fine Arts camp. She's going to be planning a special event just for you guys. And it's Miss Lucy.
Hey guys.
Miss Lucy's awesome. She's going to be helping out. She's called an internship. So she wants to be a children's minister for her career. That's what she wants to do. She wants to hang out with kids just like you, and most importantly, tell them about Jesus. So we're going to do a little interview here. So what I want to do is I'm going to ask her some questions, and we'll see what she has to say. So Miss Lucy, what is your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream is cookies and cream. So anything with like Oreos in it, I like that.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. How about your favorite pizza?
My favorite pizza is barbecue chicken.
Oh, very good. Very good. That sounds good. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Indiana, but I live at Johnson University right now while I go to school there.
Cool. And are you married?
I just got married.
And what's his name?
My husband's name is Caleb.
That's awesome. So, if you see Miss Lucy, if you're upstairs, downstairs, if you see her coming out of the service or hanging out in the lobby, you can tell her what your favorite ice cream is. She would love to hear what your favorite ice cream is. So that would be cool. And what your name is. You definitely want to tell her your name too. I bet she's met a lot of you. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to see what happens with Miss Lucy this summer, all the cool stuff that she's going to do. We love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.